Okay, welcome to the Blib customization video. On the last video, we did the import of the monster, so we got a bunch of tokens here. Now we are going to actually do some things to these tokens so that they're easier to play with. The first thing I want to point out is that, okay, I used an aboleth token here actually because I don't know what this thing looks like, so it doesn't matter what token you use. But if it summons its call lightning, your players are going to think that there are two Blib tokens out there. No, that's not the case. You don't want to make them panic. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go on the player token of Call Lightning, and we are going to come up with a different graphic. Let's just do something boring, fire, sure. See how that's different now? They'll know it's something else. It's a spell effect. The other thing that we want to do is we want to make sure it's medium. Now the reason for this is the framework radiates out auras based on medium sizes and zones. So that's what we're going to do. Just to make sure it's represented as an area burst 1, we're going to do a light source and go down to the medium aura, and I don't know, let's just choose medium aura red. So see that? That's a 3x3 area. So we know that's a zone 1. And what we're going to do next is we're going to put the actual power on this that radiates outward when somebody starts or ends their turn in it. This is an all-around aura. So what we can do there is we can actually go down in Frankenstein's lab, go to import PC power, and it's going to ask for power text, but we don't have any, so let's say okay. It's had some residue on there before, so let's try it again. Actually, it's supposed to be import monster power anyway. And a form pops up. We can fill this out, just like we did before with the main aura of the main monster. Let's say call lightning, let's see, L aura. Now let's put the keyword on. What this means is that it's going to activate at the start and end of any nearby token's turn. So that's what that is. Now the hit text, we are going to use this part here, which I'm going to paste in. You see I've highlighted it there from the actual call lightning's description. What it'll do is it'll build based on that. So let's get rid of the hit text, put that in the effect text, and the range is going to be 1. We know that because we just talked about that, and that should be good enough, and we'll say okay there. Remember that attack penalty that we talked about before? There it is again. And it's getting the combat advantage all again. And we'll choose a different color, let's say magenta. Remember the main one is orange that we chose last time. We'll say yes for save ends both, because we know that's what the condition is. And that's it. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is that, remember that drowning curse power? It's not actually a recharge one, so let's rebuild it. And this way we can get 2 copies of it, one before the bloodied, one after. So we'll go drowning curse. Now the name is going to be rebuilt drowning curse. Let's change that to bloodied drowning curse. And once again, 0 to make it a regular encounter power. It's going to go through and it's going to detect the effects. Yes, that save ends both. And that's done. Let's look on the library token. See, we've got Drowning Curse, we've got Bloody Drowning Curse. So we have access to 2 different instances of that. And that's about it. These are all the powers that it has created. And they were all done correctly. And you know what, let's just look at one here. The Call Lightning one's most interesting. Down here, here's the regular attack power call. And these are all the things that it'll do is if there's a hit. And this line right here is what actually places the Call Lightning zone token that we just configured onto the battlefield. And that's how that all works. So that should be good and ready to go. Thanks for watching.